Well, I meant to get this review up last night, but things kind of happened where that didn't happen. And as you can see, I'm wearing a Duke t-shirt, and I really don't know why I'm wearing it, because, boy, what a pathetic performance they had tonight against Miami. But anyway, here comes your Raw review for January 21st, 2013. Alright, so the opening segment saw Heyman coming out there with Vicky, coming out into the ring, and they're talking about the insults that The Rock laid down on him last week during the Rock concert. And this was a good. I thought it was a good opening segment. And you had Vicky out there. She was basically keeping The Rock out of the building because of what he said to her last week. Then finally you get The Rock outside, and you see him with his banner with the cops, and he had a couple of funny comments. One about Manti Te'o's imaginary girlfriend. That was pretty good. Nice pop culture reference there. And again, it was funny. He compared his imaginary girlfriend to CM Punk's imaginary nutsack now. But anyway, like I said, this was a good opening segment. It was good and it was a good effective segment, and it's just like what you would think Vicky would do, just try to keep a Rock away. So it was a good segment, I thought, to open up the show. Alright, so then you had these 3 Beat the Clock challenge matches. I'm not going to go through them all right away. I'll start with the opening one, which is the Apex Predator Randy Orton against the U.S. Champion Antonio Cesaro. You know, for a Beat the Clock match, for an opening match of this sort, and just like Gorilla Monsoon would have said, what he would have said, you know, they should have bringing out the heavy artillery, and they didn't do that in this match. It's like this match went over 11 minutes. Yeah, Orton got the win with the RK out of nowhere, but this match lasted way too long for a match of this caliber, where you're trying to. You're not supposed to be working by the hour here. You're just supposed to be getting it done as quick as you can, and to me, it just looked like a regular Raw or SmackDown match. I mean, you had fucking headlocks in it, for God's sake. It's like this isn't a regular match. You're trying to get it done as quick as possible, and Orton and Cesaro didn't do that, and so Orton's the leader right now. Jeez. Then finally, with something that they should have done last week, they finally show a video package of Mick Foley going into the Hall of Fame. It should have been done last week, instead of having the Shield come out and try to attack him. Jeez. Oh, then you had Big Show against Zack Ryder. This match lasted about 30 seconds. Whoop-de frickin' do. But that's not even the big story here. That Show won with the WMD. We had Brad Maddox on commentary. You damn right we did. And what insight that he gave to Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler's other commentary, you know. But I mean, yeah, he wasn't out there very long, but sometimes less really is more. And then when they come back from the commercial, he's shooting his Brad Maddox Experience show for YouTube, and then he meets up with Paul Heyman, and even Paul Heyman is jumping on the Brad Maddox bandwagon, baby. That's right. He's finally seen the light, folks. It's awesome. Alright, then we had another really short match. Ryback against the leader of the 3-man band, baby! Heath Slater. Well, this didn't last very long either. Ryback goes over with the shell shocked, and then he cuts a promo afterwards, just basically saying that it's his first Royal Rumble, and this match is tailor-made for him. Feed me more. That is all. Alright, then we get to your 1-hour main event. You get a CM Punk promo with Heyman with them. This was a good, serious promo by Punk. he I mean, it's good that he is serious on this promo, because I mean, just because for probably about the last 6 months of his title reign, he's been a chicken shit, for lack of a better term, and he wasn't doing that here. He was very serious, and it was a very good promo by Punk as usual, and just because this is probably the most serious challenge to his title reign. I mean, granted, Rock hasn't gone for the title in about 10 years, but Punk knows how serious this is, so and he treated it as such. So it was a good promo, I thought. Okay, the second of the 3 beat the clock matches was Dolph Ziggler against The Miz. You know, I didn't actually catch the end of this match because the feed on my cable went out, but I know that Ziggler won the match, and he had help from Dolph. He had help from Big E and the midget hose beast AJ Lee. So, like, do you really need help from Big E Langston and the Psycho Hose Beast to beat The Miz? I'm just saying here. It's not. Ziggler should have gone over clean in this match, I thought, but I guess. Okay, then you had it's the graduation ceremony for Kane and Daniel Bryan from Dr. Shelby's Anger Management School, and he looked like he raided the Genius's wardrobe. I'm not lying here, but this is actually a pretty good segment where Kane and Daniel Bryan, they're pointing out people to the crowd, and it was just a pretty funny segment overall, and the segment ends up they get people in the crowd to do a group hug, and that's what they do at the end, and I thought it was a pretty funny segment myself. But so then your random Divas match was the new Divas champion Kaitlyn against Alicia Fox. So I guess Alicia Fox is heel again. Well, they've turned her from heel to face more times than the total package Lex Luger. But Kaitlyn ends up winning the match with a spear, and that's about all she wrote. Alright, so Heyman's back in the ring. He's cutting another promo and CM Punk's up in a skybox up in the Shark Tank, and Rock finally makes it into the arena. He comes down to the ring, and he gives Heyman the Twinkie Tits line again, and he gets rid of him, and he just starts talking about the match coming up on Sunday, and then afterwards, after he does "If You Smile," what The Rock is cooking, you get the lights going out, and then you get the Shield attacking The Rock, and they end up giving him the triple power bomb. It's like, gee, do you really think they're not aligned? I mean, my God. I mean, it's like it's too coincidental to have the Shield attack everybody that dares go against CM Punk. But anyway, then Punk says something. He says some shit at the end of the beatdown, and that's about the end of that segment. So there's that. Alright, the last of the 3 Beat the Clock Challenge matches was Sheamus against Wade Barrett, the IC champion. I mean, it was pretty standard Sheamus against Barrett match. About 30 seconds left in the match. It's pretty predictable. Old Ziggy and the Hose Beast and Big E come down there to basically try to interfere, and they did a pretty good job of it. So neither Sheamus or Barrett won the match. The time ran out on them. So the big winner of the Beat the Clock Challenge is Dolph Ziggler. And then finally we get backstage, and he thinks he's going to be able to pick whatever number he wants, but Vicky's just like, It's like, didn't say which number you get to pick, but I'm going to tell you what number you're going to pick. It's either going to be number 1 or number 2. Gee, you don't think she holds a grudge now, do you? So then you see Punk and Heyman again. They're walking backstage and they run into Mr. McMahon, and he basically, I couldn't believe this at first. He said, if Punk interferes in his own match, he's going to lose the title. but I think what he did eventually end up saying was that if the Shield interferes in any way, he will be stripped of the WWE title. So there goes an out there. So all right, then you had the new world champion ADR against Tensai. Ugh. This match didn't last too long. Del Rio won with a moonsault. He didn't have to go to the cross arm breaker. So I'll tell you what, Tensai, you might be a legend in Japan, pal, but ever since you came back to WWE, you have sucked. Oh, and here's my mark out moment of the night. I'll tell you that. We got the second member of the 2013 WWE Hall of Fame class named, and it was Mr. Bob Backlund. You damn right. This is long overdue. He's only your second longest reigning champion in WWE history. He wasn't just the WWF champion. He was the WWF champion. Yeah, he held that title for almost 4 years, from February 20th, 1978 till my 16th birthday, December 26, 1983, when he lost to the Iron Sheik. But that's not important right here. What's really important is that Mr. Bob Backlund is finally earning his rightful place into the WWE Hall of Fame. You damn right. And then finally, at the end of the show, we get that John Cena promo. Whoop-de freaking do. God, this promo is like, God, Cena's promos lately have just sucked. I mean he sucks anyway, but his promos especially. I get that his fan base is geared towards children and hot women, but God, this even for John Cena, this promo was corny. And what a shock that this was the main event segment. It wasn't even a match; it was just a segment. And then talking about bodily fluids and all this shit. It's like, God. then finally you get the whole cast of characters out there. Sheamus is coming out there saying that he's gonna run the Royal Rumble. Then I guess the PTPers are gonna be in the Royal Rumble. Then Orton comes out there. Then you get everybody in the kitchen sink. But you know what? I mean, I didn't really see him on the television, but for too long. But a good friend of the Off the Rope show, Alex Riley. You damn right, Alex Riley. For the few seconds that he was on television, he was trending on Twitter. God damn it! You damn right. Save Alex Riley. Hashtag. It's like the WWE universe, or us as fans. I don't really like to refer to them as the universe. Like WWE fans, we want Alex Riley on our television. You damn right. And as far as the end of the show, it looked like the end of an episode of Monday Nitro. But hey, that's not always a bad thing now, is it? As far as final thoughts on this show, I mean, I've seen worse Raws lately. So all in all, this wasn't really a bad show. I mean, yeah, the Cena promo was pretty corny and all, but we got Mr. Bob Backlund into the WWE Hall of Fame, which has been long overdue. And as far as Ziggler going one, having to pick number 1 or number 2, that's like, I'm sure they're probably gonna have him go a long time in the Rumble, I would imagine. even though he's, excuse me, even though he's gonna be one of the first two guys in there, so they'll make him go a long while to make him look strong, I guess. But as far as more build up to the Royal Rumble, yeah, we did have that, especially with Punk and Rock and that kind of thing. But anyway, I want to know what you thought about this show. And I had, like I said, I've seen worse Raws lately, and oh no, the show wasn't terrible. I mean, it wasn't graded or anything, but it wasn't terrible. So anyway, I'm Marvelous Mark signing off for now, and I will talk to you later. Stay tuned to this channel this weekend while I'm going to be working on my video for 10 reasons why John Cena sucks. If you watch any videos of me doing the Off the Rope show, or if you've watched my singular videos, you know I don't think a lot of John Cena. So, but you don't know why don't think a lot of John Cena. So I'm going to give you 10 reasons why, and again, I hope to have that video up this weekend. So stay tuned for it.